Welcome to the AWS Data Engineering Interview Series. I'm your host, and today we'll be diving into data ingestion and integration, batch, streaming, hybrid, with AWS Data Engineering Expert. Let's get started with this technical interview discussion. So, let's talk about data ingestion and integration. Can you explain how you've handled batch and streaming data ingestion in your projects?
Well, in my last project, we had to design a hybrid data ingestion framework on AWS to manage both batch and streaming data for a retail client. We used AWS Kinesis for streaming data ingestion, which handled real-time transaction data, and AWS Glue for batch processing of larger datasets, such as daily inventory updates. This setup allowed us to process data efficiently and keep the decision-making data current.
That's interesting. How did you ensure seamless integration between these batch and streaming processes?
Actually, we used AWS Lambda to bridge the gap between Kinesis and our data lake in S3. Lambda functions process streaming data in near real-time and stored it in S3. For batch processes, Glue jobs would periodically execute ETL tasks on the aggregated data. This architecture ensured that both batch and streaming data converge smoothly in our data lake.
You mentioned using AWS Glue for batch processing. Could you elaborate on how you optimized the Glue jobs for efficiency?
Sure. So we optimized our Glue jobs by partitioning data in S3 based on timestamps and product categories, which improved query performance significantly. We also utilized the Glue Dynamic Frame API for efficient ETL transformations and ensured that job bookmarks were enabled to avoid reprocessing data, thus saving both time and cost.
That sounds comprehensive. What kind of challenges did you face with this hybrid setup, and how did you address them?
One major challenge was handling schema evolution in streaming data. We tackled this by implementing AWS Glue Schema Registry, which allowed us to manage and enforce schema changes efficiently. Additionally, we had to ensure data consistency, so we implemented a monitoring solution using CloudWatch to alert us of any discrepancies in real time.
Great! Thank you for sharing those insights from your project experience. That covers data ingestion and integration comprehensively. Thank you for watching this interview discussion. I hope you found it helpful for your interview preparation and career growth. For more technical interview questions and content, please follow the ClearTech Interviews channel. Good luck with your interviews.